second marriage, almost a lot of persons making for the agreement. Especially I have some money or house, something like that. In case, if we don't have if we are the divorce, no more fighting, we making for agreement first. Premarital agreement. Premarital agreement. How do you keep it common? We have it. Okay, yep, page 1, premarital agreement, number 1, parties. Son John, husband, and son Kim, in contemplating of their future marriage, do hereby enter this premarital agreement. 20 years ago, one student come to my office. She requested me, she gonna marry, first time married, but the husband is a second married. And then he's married at the husband is one son, premarital agreement, 55 years ago, years old. But the wife is just 35 years old. She never married. But husband is one son, marital agreement. She requested me, even I put right down this paper, should I marry with him? Don't ask me. If you think that don't think about it at this paper, just to marry only. How about that? She said, I love him. Okay, and then you marry. That's not a special making for the premarital agreement. Husband wants some premarital agreement. He has big house, so big house. 12 years ago, house is 3.5 million. But she has a divorce, and then she has a one child, girl, 6 years old. She live in Japan, and then he wants some. If they married or if he died, this house he wanna give her the child. That's the main point. Is the marital agreement, premarital agreement. I say, do you think that you understand that he's one son divorced the child, the house is give her. She say, I understand, okay, and then, but I think you want sign under this paper, you want your condition. First thing, I wanna go to the I'm still learn even at the request of the even the doctoral degree, and then he should pay for the all the material, all the money, and then second one, I hope that the insure a husband and the beneficiary wife want some insurance, $100 million. Second one, I hope for the medical insurance, and then if they live that they want a small house, that the small house that he paid at all the payment in case the divorce, if they should divorce, wants on this small house, something like that. You request for those conditions, and then next day she came to my office again. Husband, very very much to thank you very much for me. He worried, 35 years old, wife, new wife, he's 55 years old. He worried, if I request for the premarital agreement, if she doesn't want him, she worried, he worried, but he say, good person is the any condition, those kind of conditions I gonna give you, and then thank you very much, thanks to me, and then that they married. After the past 20 years old, she never come to me, she never called me. Maybe she lived very good, they live very good. That's premarital agreement, you check it out one by one. If so many person is divorced, but any divorce condition, that's not easy. Go to the court, so much amount should they spend it. But if they married premarital agreement, they don't have any reason for fight. Keep your mind. Second, purpose. The parties enter into this agreement for the purpose of defining their respective property right following their contemplate marriage. They intend that all property owned by either of them at the time of the marriage, and all additional property of any nature which either of them acquire after marriage, shall be the separate property of the party who received and owns that property. The parties meaning husband and wife, for the intent to void any interest which except for the operation of this agreement, each of them might acquire in the property of the other as incident of their marital relationship. Marital relationship is a relation, listed the RELA relationship. Disclosure of property. Each party has made that's missed also. Each party has made a full and complete disclosure. Made full as release the S disclosure to the other of all property which he or she owns. A list of full property owned by the first prospective spouse. Husband owns one residential property, commonly known so and so cobblestone. So and so meaning just name, court, the address, Santos, California 90703, and own business, Happy Company Incorporation, address 3580 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 007, Los Angeles, California 90010. Wife owned one residential property, commonly known 1514 Annandale Avenue, Lowland Heights, California 91748. That one, the both parties the property, normally business and house. Number 4, previous marriage and or children. So and so John disclosed that he has been previous married and disclosed that he has no minor children. So and so Kim disclosed that she has never been married previously and has no children. Number 4 is the formal marriage. Formal marriage has, or some formal marriage has not. Should written. Number 5, neither party to have an interest in the other's property. Neither party is the to have an interest in the other's property. Each party relieves any claim that he or she may acquire by reason of their forthcoming marriage in the property of the other, whether presently owned or hereafter acquired, and whether characterized as a community or a quasi-community property in the state or state in which the parties reside after their marriage. Each party will be free to dispose of his or her property, free of any claim of the other. Number 6. Waiver of right in which other states. Each party waives any right which he or she may have to elect to take an interest share of the other's estate in conventions of the deceased party's will. That's the waiver of right. Next page. Each party will refrain from any action that might change or abrogate any provision of the other party's will. And insurance. During the entire duration of the marriage, prospective husband shall remain at his own expense life insurance policy, naming prospective wife as sole beneficiary of such policy. That's important. Insurance that the beneficiary is the former wife, is the former child, but the new insurance beneficiary is me, new wife. Number 8, no warranties or representation other than those contained in this agreement. Neither party has made any representation or warrant to the other with regard to his or her present net worth and income and his or her fund expectations other than those contained in this agreement. Separability. If any item, any term, provisions, promise, or condition of this agreement is determined by a court of competent jurisdiction to be invalid, void, or unenforceable in whole or in part, the remainder of this agreement shall retain in full force and effective, and shall be waived the effective impairment or invalidated. 10. Governing word. This agreement will be governed by and interpreted in an accomplice with the law of the state of California. Any agreement in case go to the court, they follow any law of the state of California. Date, husband, some John, wife, some Kim. That's a short premarital agreement. They don't have any child. They have just a house. Simple premarital agreement. Next one, little bit more premarital agreement. Next one is they have a child. Parties, husband, or something name, and contemplation of their future marriage do hereby enter into this premarital agreement. Number 2, propose. The parties enter into this agreement for the proposal defining their respective property right following their contemplate marriage. They intended that all property owned by either of them at the time of the marriage, and all additional property of any nature which either of them acquired from marriage shall be separate property of the parties who receives and owns that property. The property for the interest in void and the interested which, except for the operation of this agreement, each of them might acquire in this property of the other and incidents of their marital relationship. Just a basic. Number 3, disclosure of property. Each property has made a full and complete disclosure to the other of all property which he or she owns, a list of all property owned by the first prospective spouse, wife's name, along with the accomplice in set forth in Exhibit A, which attached to and made part of their agreement. 4. Children of prospective spouse. First respective spouse, wife's name, is the mother of the following children. If they have any children. Number 3 is important. Along with the incomplete in set forth in Exhibit A, which attached to and made a part of this agreement. Number 4, children of prospective spouse. Prospective spouse. First prospective spouse, wife's name, in the mother of the following children's name and how old is she, years of age. Second children name and how old is he or she of the age. Normally 1 or 2 children put right down. If they have any children, but for example, prospective wife, 2 children with the former husband, in case if she divorced this time, husband should pay child support to wife, even not his children, former wife, with the former husband, in case ex-husband, but this time father should pay child support. That's so important. Child support he should pay. Number 5, property of each spouse be separate. First prospective spouse, wife's name, agree that all property of any nature or any place, including but not limited to the earnings and income resulting from the personal services, skill, effort, and works to belong to the second prospective spouse at the commencement of the marriage, or acquired by, or coming to this spouse purchase, gift, inheritance, or other means of during the marriage, shall the spouse property of the second prospective spouse, and shall be subject to that person's disposition any separate property in the same manner as if to marriage or being married into. And shall be subject to person's disposition as separate property in the same manner as if no marriage had been entered into. Second prospective spouse agreed that all property of any nature or in any place, including but not limited to the earning and income resulting from the personal service, skill, effort, and work belong to the first prospective service spouse. At the commencement of the marriage or acquired by or coming to this spouse, purchase, gift, inheritance, or other means during the marriage shall be separate property to the first prospective spouse and shall be subject to that person's disposition as separate property in the same manner as if no marriage has been entered into. Next page. Page 4. Waiver of maintenance obligation. The parties agree that if their marriage is terminated at any time by divorce, annulment, or dissolution, neither party shall be liable for that maintenance of the other. If there are issues of the marriage, this agreement between the parties will not in any way affect the right of the children to support from both of their parents. Number 7, release of marital right to separate property. The parties mutually agree to waive and relieve and other all required equitable or other claims and the right, actual, incorrect, or contingents which he or she may acquire in the separate property of the other by reason of their marriage, including but not limited to: A. The right to family allowance. B. The right to the private homestead. 3. The right to claim of donor, courtesy, or any statutory substitute provided by the law of the state in which the parties of either of them died, domiciled, or in which they own real properties. D. The right of election to take against the will of the other. E. The right to the distributive share in the estate of the other should be of she die interest. F. The right to act as administrator of the other. Nothing in this agreement shall be deemed to constitute a waiver of their party of any requests of device that the other party may choose to make to him or her by will or condition. However, the parties acknowledge that neither of them have made a promise to his any kind to other regarding any request of divorce. Number 8, execution of other instruments. Each party agrees of the request of the other to execute knowledge of whatever. Knowledge of whatever additional instruments may be required to carry out the intention of disagreement and to exect, deliver, and properly acknowledge any deed of other document in order that good and mistake, marketable title to any separate property can be conveyed by one party free from any claims of the other party acquired by him or her by reason of their marriage. Number 10, binding effect, the property. This agreement shall bind and ensure to the benefit of the parties and their respective herds. Here's personal representative successor and assigned. Number 11, integration clause. This agreement constitutes the entire understanding between the parties concerning the subject matter that it covers. Any oral representation of modification may subject matter of this agreement shall have to know force of effect. Provide here, however, that this agreement may subsequently modified by a writing specifically referring to this agreement and signed by both parties. 12. Effection of parties invariably. If any terms, provision, provides, or condition of this agreement is determined by a court of competent jurisdiction go be invaried void or unenforceable in whole or in part. The remainder of this agreement shall remain in the full force and effect, and shall in no way be affection, impaired, or invalidate. Number 10. Also, governing law. This agreement shall be governed by the law of the state of California or any other state. Put right down. In witness thereof, parties have executed this agreement at meaning place, Los Angeles, and on its time, what date or something, 20. First prospective spouse, second prospective spouse. First prospective spouse, husband, second prospective spouse, wife, or the other, doesn't matter. Acknowledgement, state or county or something like that. This one is Notary Republic, but normally Notary Republic need not know. If they want, we need a Notary Republic. Yes, okay, good. If not, need not Notary Republic. Okay, 10-minute break. Yeah, if they you want or somebody wants some short form, these marital settlement agreement, the main point is I have some the house or money or business, but if we divorce, this property is not the argument. This is mine. That's the main point. They don't need that long story. This is a simple one. It's best. I think it's better. Number 6, page 6. Marital settlement agreement. This agreement made and enter into this which day of which month 2023 between wife, residence address, wife name and address, and husband, resident address. Whereas husband and wife were married to each other they married each other on some date, city, state. Whereas permanent breakdown of the marriage has arisen between us, and we are now living separate and apart from each other, and something used if there are children involved. If they have children, whereas children were born into the marriage as follows: child name, child birth date, child sex. Something hereafter children, and it is for the purpose of this agreement to provide for the future custody, control, and support and said children and husband and wife living together. Most important one is children. They put right down the most important is the house and money, but most important is children, especially man. Children is 18 years until 18 years old. They should pay child support. Even I'm not involved this child, but married children for husband should pay child support. Even they don't have any children, and they got adoption. Even the adoption, they should pay child support until the 18 years old. Not was born each other, but adoption, they should pay. The children is most important. That one. Here is, it is the desire of intentions of the parties to settle by agreement all of their marital affair with respect to property, financial matter, spousal support, or maintenance, if applicable, and all issues relating to their children, including custody, visitation, and child support, usually applicable. Now, therefore, in consideration of the premise meaning the property, and the mutual promise and undertaking therein contained, and for other good and valuable consideration, the parties agree to the following: separation. The parties agree to permanently leave separate and apart from the other parties, free from the control, any control, contained, retained to interference, direct or indirect, by the other parties, and in all respect to lives as if he or she were sole and unmarried. State of California, something like that. That one is also for the, what's this? That's the same thing, that one is the, once enough, the top and bottom two, just one release. They don't have any. That's the short form. Short form is marital agreement. If they have children is so important. In case, for example, for wife is 2 children, write down to the children section. They separate, they make them. Number 8, child custody and visitation. Child custody and visitation. They don't need that. But in case, if I divorced, I didn't get any profit from the ex-husband. In case wife is one son, this time I need a child visitation or property, children, regarding the children, and they put right down in case, keep your mind, so a little bit different case. Number 1, the parties agree that it is the best interest of the child or children that something have a sole physical and legal custody of the children. Even for their divorce, I have a physical and legal custody should get him. That's important. We further agree that the custodial parent will make the major decisions regarding the care and upbringing of said child. However, the other parties has the right to be notified of any major decision. The parties also agree to share is equitable fashions in the children's birthday, holiday, and all vacation. Furthermore, the parties agree to allow the other parents to have a frequent and liberal visitation with the children. I need a physical custody and visitation, everything. Optional, if the parties cannot agree on further visitation, then the will have the right to be with the children of follow. Draft schedule, example, vacation period which the children will spend with the non-custodial parents. Number 2, the husband and wife shall joint legal custody for the minor children. Normally, if they have wife's children or husband children, they don't wanna joint legal custody, just one. Both parents shall retain full parents' right and responsibility. Both parents shall contend with one another so that major decision, affection, the best interest and the welfare of the child may be determined jointly where responsible possible, reasonable possible. We further agree that shall have sole physical custody of children for the name of children. Each party shall have full access to the child medical, dental, or school record. The parties shall reserve with one another with regard to all medical and educational matters, including religious, educational, and training. The parties also agree to share in an equitable fashion the child's birthday, holiday, and all vacations. Furthermore, the parties agree to allow the other parents to have a frequent and liberal visitation with the children. The non-custodial parents will have the right to visit the children at least, but not limited to, as follows. Child support. If one party has a child custody and the other party getting child support, that's so important. Subject to the power of court to modify these terms, some shall pay to who? Some first line, first some is husband's name. Husband shall pay to wife, as and for children support. The sum of something per month. Normally, child support is 30%. 30% his income. For a husband's income is, for example, one month is $3,000, and then child support is $1,000. If two, $500 per person. One, just $1,000. That's until 18 years old, so important. And 18 years old, he should pay child support. This sum shall payable on first day of each and every month, commencing on date. Said sum shall continue until the children shall have married, died, become self-supporting, or reach of age of 18. Furthermore, if the parents obligate to pay said support received on increase in salary or income in the future, the amount of child support shall increase proportions. Said sum shall be reduced by something like that for each child it reached the age of 18 or otherwise emancipated. The parties agree that something will carry and maintain life insurance, remaining the children irrevocable beneficially. Said life insurance is in the amount of something. That's the also insurance paying. That's not easy for divorce, and you should pay insurance for children. That's too heavy. They cannot endure. Normally this section, insurance section, is taken out. That's too heavy. And then 2, division of property. Division of property for normally number 1, husband transfer to wife as a household and separate property as you follow. That one is the if they have a separate property, wife and husband, they don't need a division of property, but they don't have any property. They pay for the every month. They paying the payment in case husband transfer to wife and the household and separate property as you follow. 2, wife transfer to husband his soul and separate property as you follow. Something like that, 1 or 2. You should choose a husband to the wife or wife to the husband. In this day, 10 years, until the 10 years go, separate all the property just to pay husband to wife. But in this day, wife should pay to husband so many, because wife income is more than husband. Husband is wasn't spousal support, something like that. Number 3, division of debt. Husband shall pay the following debt and will not at any time hold wife responsible for them, and shall indemnify wife from any liability on same. Normally debt is the credit card. Credit card is the husband shall pay the following debt, and write down all the credit card name and bank something. Second, the divorce. Wife shall pay the following debt and will not be any time hold husband responsible for them, and shall indemnify husband from any liability for same. Normally, that is the credit card or any loan or something. Number 4, alimony. Alimony, normally the spousal support. In the United States, not using the alimony, choose one of the following. Number 1, both parties hereby agree to waive any right or claim that either may now have or in the future to receive alimony, maintenance, or spousal support from each other. Both parties understand in full importance of this provision. That's choose number 1. Number 1 is both parties hereby agree to waive any right, and then husband give not the wife. Wife is also give not the husband. Both parties waive. Number 1. Number 2, monthly payment. The husband shall pay to wife for his support and maintenance the sum $1,000 per month, week release the week. This sum shall be payable on the first day of each and every month, commencement on date. Said sum will continue until choose any of the following: the date that either parties dies, the date that receiving spouse remarry, or any other specific date and both of the agree to both parties intend the amount, duration of the payment. Duration is the spousal support, and the 50% is they married. If they marry 10 years, should pay spousal support is 5 years. If they married 3 years, spousal support is the 1 year, 3 months. 50%, or if they remarried, somebody take the picture. My house is next to house. As I told him why to take the picture, he says, she's my ex-wife, and then she married. I know that she married. She has a new husband, but still they pay to the spousal support, and then they all day long they take the picture, and then they request for the court. She married. I need not gonna pay anymore, something like that. But you think about it. You think if he take the picture, he has the husband. I'm not gonna pay child spousal support anymore. In case court is accept or not. She married, she has the husband, but she still have a spousal support. Ex-husband take the picture, go to the court. She's married. I'm not gonna pay any more child spousal support in case if they request it. Court is accept or not.
The petition of the husband, the
Yeah.
ex-husband,
Yeah.
because it's the child support, it should be continued even their mother
Not
is
child support, the spousal support.
a spouse support.
Oh.
Of course, if she is legally married to another man,
Yeah.
the support of the ex-husband should be discontinued already.
Yeah, that's legal, but this problem is why they take the picture. She married, even she leaves new husband not married. You understand? She has the man. They live all together.
They are married legally.
Yeah, they are not legally, not married.
Okay.
Married.
Oh, the support is still continued because they are not yet married legally.
Yeah.
They live together, but they don't marry. Then you have to keep paying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they are not legally,
Yes.
they just live in.
Yeah, even she has a husband, new husband, but not married. She should pay, he should pay.
Yeah.
My next door, we altogether over 5 years. One day, I cannot see his wife. Hey, where is your wife? He said, she's not my wife. I saw 5 year.
They're together.
Yeah, 5 years. I'm not married. She's not my wife. What's she? She's my girlfriend. So many persons in the United States,
Yes.
girlfriend or boyfriend, not married. first time is I really surprised. Oh, I sold it to 5 years, over 5 years. Over 5 years they live, but not married. Just a girlfriend, boyfriend. You understand this situation?
Yeah.
I understand, but
Even doesn't agree.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the current situation. So many persons.
Even the wife was the first committed the, you know, the, what they call this, adultery. He is still entitled to receive the alimony if they get divorced.
Yeah,
So the husband will always be the, you know, the loser
yeah,
when it comes into in terms of financial.
that's right. That she will still leave,
Yeah.
still the receiving.
How about the opposite side? Like husband don't make any
Same
money.
thing, same thing.
He can, it's
Yeah.
debt from the government because the
Oh.
government will gonna support the wife, the
Really?
ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If wife have like more money, like she made more money than the
Yeah,
husband.
It doesn't matter.
Still your
It's
husband
you.
husband have to pay.
Even married, even man, they live all together, but they don't have any married. Man is still have receiving, but the normally, usually, husband pay to the spousal support to wife.
Yeah.
Normally, wife is that, but in case of husband receiving the spousal support from ex-wife, oh, that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is it true that if the wife
That's my
as
dream.
the one requesting the divorce against her husband, is it possible that the woman, the wife, will gonna pay the alimony
Yeah.
if she's the one requesting the divorce?
Same one, same thing.
Same thing. I mean, like she gonna pay the alimony instead of the husband.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to divorce your husband so that you can pay the alimony.
Sure to remember.
Kaya ayaw mo mag-divorce. Kasi yan
Number 3, lump sum payment. The parties hereby agree that full payment of any claim or right to alimony, spousal support, or maintenance that the husband shall pay to the sum of something like that. That number 3 is not easy. Lump sum, 1 month per 1 month, $1,000 per month. But husbands say, okay, I wanna pay 5 years. 5 years altogether. I wanna $50,000 paying one time. In case some person is that in different for the some country in Korea that the spousal support just one time pay. If they have money, one time pay is better. 5 years, 10 years, don't pay, you don't pay, something like that. Child support is also, child support is every month you should pay until 18 years old. Oh, that's not easy to headache. I wanna pay lump sum one time and then we never meet.
Okay.
You never ask him, is the better if you can do. Child is 2 years old and then until the 18 years old, 16 years, every month child support. If child support is not paying to the ex-husband, how we can do? Child support is not paying. ex-husband is not paying the child support.
I heard about this.
The government will gonna pay,
Yeah.
but the husband has a debt from the government.
That's right.
They're gonna cancel the driver license and
That's right. In case, don't argue. Send me the money. Why you don't send the money or something like that? No, do not fight. Why go to the district attorney's office? District attorney's office, taking the husband, go to the jail. Trying to support the best way, if not paying, district attorney. And then he goes to the jail. And after that, how she can do it? Okay, you go to the jail, that's all. And then how she can do? Did not pay the child support, and the husband is go to jail. After that, how she can?
It's crazy law.
Crazy law. No, she should go to the government. Government is which department?
We get a pension.
Eh?
The welfare,
Which one?
the social welfare.
Yes, that's right. Social worker. She should go to the social worker's office, and then government pay. Government pay. Yeah,
and he became dead for the husband.
yeah. But husband is go to the jail until he should pay all the amount. For
By
example,
government?
yeah,
So she have to wait in the jail until government pay everything to the
yeah,
wife?
yeah.
I don't want to get married.
The truth only be revoked if the
Wow.
husband or the one who's in jail be dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
How about disability? I mean like physical disability. And he can no longer work.
so many.
No excuse
Uh-huh.
for the support.
No, so many men go to jail just to not paying to child support. For example, for the husband is real beggar. They don't have any job.
Yeah.
But the court to say, you don't have any job? Yes, Your Honor. How you live? I'm beggar. You beggar? How much you earn the money every day? Some day $5, some day $10. Court says you should work hard.
Yeah.
You should work there so many money, and you should pay to child support $200 per month. Even this person, this man is real beggar. Even the beggar, he should pay $200. But if you are $200 as a beggar ex-husband, not paying, paying, I suggest to her, you go to which office? I don't forget. Yeah, social workers. If you go to social workers office every month paying $700. $700 they pay. Why you waiting for the beggar?
To pay.
Yeah, to more to pay to the government. That's
So why live for them?
yeah, in the United States, life is very good place. husband is very bad place.
This is why they change gender.
Yeah. And especially in California is most important husband or wife. Everything is wife is better.
Wives. Everything.
Yeah. That's the reason for if you married, do
Think
not
100 times.
do not complain.
To wife.
Wife is yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. I will follow you.
Yes.
Too terrible.
Yeah.
I saw so many person in this day. Wife is the wake up late time. Husband is wake up all the times and then make the coffee.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Delivery to the
Bad.
bed. Yeah.
Just to please the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not to get divorced.
It's just like a lifetime sanction.
If they don't want him, just don't marry. But not easy now. That's the man is not easy to don't marry. Yeah. Just should think about it. Okay. Today is the finish.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for